Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Today I'm going to be doing the monthly reads for my lovely Leos. So on the monthly reads, I get out some starter cards, which then allows me to do my little bit of meditative poetry at the end, hence my name, Poetry Witch. And normally I pull out a charm, but this month, because I'm going on the Archangel themes, I am going to be pulling out a feather to see what angel is going to be around you for the month of August. So without further ado, I'm going to start now with the first card that came out for you, Leo. And it was this one here, Resilience, okay? And when I looked at this, I looked at it and thought, if the universe could take a picture of you and I could show it to you, this would be it, obviously. But it was just so burdened down. You just feel you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders, okay? And I felt as though you were taking on burdens and troubles of other people, and you've been doing this now for a while, and it's just saying your back's breaking, and the universe is saying, look, take a look at yourself, because this is the reality. The resilience that you've had, okay, in dealing with other people's matters, dealing with your own inner demons, I want to say, because when I look at these, it's like a pit of snakes, even though it is showing as plants, okay, but I just felt it was as though there was a pit of snakes, okay. So these were like your inner demons to me that you're trying to struggle with. And yeah, it was just hard going energy this card picks up for the Leos that I'm tuning in with. The next card that came out, however, was this one here, and it's the Sun. So we're transitioning, which is a good sign, okay? So this is the energy that you have been in, this trudging, difficult, hard-going energy. But it's saying on the horizon, the sun is starting to peep over this dark horizon, these emotional waters that you feel, okay, that you've been submerged under. The next card that came out for you, Leo, was this one here, and it's faith. Now this is the message from the universe saying to you to hold in there and have the faith that you are being moved out of this, to lessen your burdens as well, to lessen your burdens. But it's saying to get some healing, because we've got the green here, you need to get yourself into nature and get yourself grounded, get yourself into a quiet atmosphere. But I felt like some of you needed to literally go and find a forest or a wood and get yourself in that kind of environment, so you can't hear nothing but nature sounds, okay, and that of running water as well. Because getting into that energy, I just feel it'll give you some clearing, because it's as though there are things that just keep swirling round all the time, all these patterns or cycles, where you may pick up for a little while and then you just slump back into struggle with sleeping, anxiety, just things from your past as well. I've got like childhood patterns from that still come and haunt you. I felt some of you would benefit from past life regression. Whether anybody, you could get to have a look wherever you live, if anybody does it at at a reasonable price. I just feel it would benefit you, because I feel that there's old blueprints, old resonating things that are underlying, that just keep raising their ugly heads like these. I feel like these are snakes, these demons that you're battling with. But you can't keep going on like this. The universe is saying, they are stepping in. They are literally stepping into this transition, okay? Like, there's got to be a death of something for a new beginning. And the death of whatever this is, I feel, is these old patterns, these old habits as well, and addictions. I feel addictions for some of you. Some of you could be staying up late gaming. Some of you could be addictive with smoking, drinking. So it's saying these repeated cycles, what you're dealing with. And some of you could be absolutely workaholics, okay? That is your safety release, as in I'll keep going, I'll keep going, I'll keep pushing, I'll keep forging. I'll just take, it's like a mind, taking your mind off things, okay? But it's making you poorly, it's making you ill, okay? And that's why this card came out, to say the universe is taking a picture of you, to say just look at what you're doing to yourself. Just look at what you're doing to yourself, okay? So the next card that came out, because it's moving, don't get me wrong, it's as we go into August, because we're coming to nearly a full moon here, it's as though you know, and you're trying your best to help yourself, okay? But just know that the universe is trying to put these support networks around you, as in trying to say, because we've got like pets here as well, like pets can be comforting and they can offer healing. They are really, really sensitive, pets are, and they know when you're not well. If you've got a cat, they'll come and sit on your lap, or a dog, will come and lie by you, and they are really, really receptive, when they do know their owners aren't very well. So it's like they're trying to put everything around you to give you this help and assistance to break this pattern. So we move along, okay, and we have here, this is lovely, the Three of Cups, and we've got the fields of lavender here. Now lavender, again, if you are struggling with sleep, lavender is a well-known thing, rubbing lavender essence on your pillow, or you can buy these proper pure essence sprays now. So the lavender, I feel, will be a benefit. So if you can make some little lavender bags or anything like that, if you are struggling with your sleep patterns, that is a good thing to have to try and help you get some sleep. Now I've got 3 people in this picture. There are 3 key members of your friends or family who are offering you support and keeping you going at the minute, okay? They are aware that you are struggling. They are aware, even in your work environment, I just feel, you've got this network, this support around you, okay? And it's like the 3 musketeers. So you've obviously, whoever I'm talking to, you will know who those 3 people are that keep you going, okay? And support, they're your support network, okay? And they bring a little bit of sparkle and a bit of laugh and enjoyment, where if you were left to your own devices, you'd be sort of here stewing in the snake pit of your demons, okay? But they know, and they come in and they really, really raise your spirits. So then the next card we've got is the animal spirit card, and it's the zebra, which is the alchemical sign of fire. And I always look at this as colour coming back into your world. Zebra, black and white, everything has been black and white, mundane, it's just like you've been dealing with the necessities of life as such, and you are lacking the colour. And also I look at that on the zebra as the third eye, okay? Third eye. So it's saying here, you've got to start to tune in to what your body is trying to tell you as well, because some of you have been ignoring, again, I'm going back to this card here, because you've been ignoring the advice, slow down, you don't need to do that, okay? You don't need to take the responsibilities of your siblings or family. You can't take everything on when you're dealing with your own demons and your own health issues. So that was sort of your starter basis. So I'm going to open this up a little bit more now, and we'll get a few more cards out for you, Leo, and see what else is around you for the month of August, okay? So we have the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups energy here. And I look at this, it's like, when I said about the spiralling, it's though you're trying your hardest, okay? You're trying your hardest to break this pattern. But it's saying here, it's like a spiral, you just spiral down into this deep depression. And again, it's just saying here that there's things where that you've sort of been abandoned in your past, okay? When you look at the 5 of Cups, but you've still got one main cup here with the things that matter to you, okay? I just want to say here, because it's like a swirling entity, but I want to say you've come from this, okay? You've raised yourself up from this. It's like you look sort of like looking over your shoulder, okay, of where you've come from, the progress that, because I do feel you have made progress, but it's just saying here, the Five of Cups is about change, okay? Change, and this pattern is going to be broken, okay? You're stopping yourself. You're stopping yourself from going down this deep, dark hole again with your emotions and thought processes. Very, very green as well here. And like I say, it's to do about healing. There's a lot of healing, Leo. It's a lot of self-healing work for you, that you've got to start to get in to break this pattern, okay? So let's just clarify this card with one of these. So that one wants to poke out, so I'm going to have that one there. So let's have a look what it says, okay? Oh wow. So exactly where I was thinking. We've gone from a 5 to a 6, and the storm clouds are clearing, because I want to say, okay, this is where you've been, this is the pattern that you've been going in. You sort of get yourself more or less in a mindset that you can deal with things, and then you back down again, and it's like the storm comes in, the thunder and lightning, and okay, this is your environment, and this is a past energy. This is the energy that you've been dealing with, okay? But can we see how the storm clouds are passing and the sun is breaking through, which sort of follows on from here. It's like the light from the dark, okay? So you are transitioning and you are moving and dealing with these matters at hand. So if it's a general reading, then I just feel that it's all about past things that have happened and things that you can't sort of deal with. It could be a loss of a child, a loss of a family member, and you've been struggling ever since to, get over the grief, okay? For some of you, not all of you. If it's a relationship, then I do feel you were burdened in this relationship, okay, but you've put your truths, or you've left the person, okay, and you've moved on. That's why we've got the Five of Cups, and it's like that has been left behind, and you've got all what you need to go ahead and find, okay, new friends and acquaintances, because with the Three of Cups there, that's if it's on a romantic basis, then you're just enjoying yourself at the minute. You don't want to get too entangled. You're not really bothered about having a partner at the moment. You want to go out and enjoy yourself. That's if it's on the romantic, okay? So I like to do two sides to my readings. So I'm going to pull another card out for you, Leo, okay? And we have the Queen of Cups. Now that's a nice card, the Queen of Cups here. It's about seating the crown back on your head, because I do feel, some of you have had your confidence knocked. You've hidden yourself behind closed doors, whether that's because of the relationship stance or on a general because of how you've been dealing with your demons. But it's saying here, the Queen of Cups, I want to say, in a blunt sense, you're getting your shit together, okay? You're getting your shit together now, Leo, and you are surrendering and being open because of the third eye in receiving and following your gut feeling. It's as though she's sitting here in water, okay? So again, it's sort of showing the flow here, coming to the surface. Like, I feel like you've escaped from this dark hole and you've come back to the surface. And the same here with the emotional water tide here. It's like you've come up to breathe for the first time. You've come up for air. You've come up to realise there's more to life than closing yourself behind closed doors, going, you know, just sitting in the house, maybe on your computer all the time. You could be, like I say, playing games or what have you, just to detach yourself from the reality of the outside world. But it's got to flip, okay? It's got to flip and it's got to change. And it's as though you're coming to the stage in August where you are going to come out of the darkness into the light and realise what you have been missing, okay? Because you will get this sleep pattern back into a proper, you know, where you're not up half the night and sleeping in the day. You will get your regular patterns back, and it's a breath of fresh air for you. So I'm going to clarify that card now for you, Leo. So let's have a look. And wow, you know, when I said about the relationships here, now that is quite a key card. For those who have split up, okay, in a relationship, and where you think you're quite happy in, you know, not getting too involved with anybody, then I do feel there is a love interest around you. Now, this is a bit weird, this is, because it's as though this person is already in your friend circle, but because you were in this relationship where, you know, you were going through a difficult period and you was leaving that relationship, okay, it's as though they took a back seat, okay. But once the dust settles, this friend in your friend circle who's really, really liked you for some time but have kept their mouth closed, do you know what I mean? Their affections will start to come out to you. I also want to say, if you're already in a relationship, okay, and things have been a bit up and down, then it's like the sorries come out. You know, I'm sorry I didn't understand you were like that. I didn't know you were battling with all this depression and everything else. I will try and do a little bit more. I will try and pull my weight. So there's reconciliation there if you are already in a partnership. So that is quite interesting as well. So let's pull another one out for you, Leo. It's weird that is, because the 2 and the 8, the 28 adds to 10. So they've sort of sat on the side waiting for you to sort out what you've got to do before they sort of moved in, if that makes sense. Wow, and we have the 9 of Pentacles, okay? Look at the smile on that person's face. This is what you've been missing. You've been missing the fun, the laughter, and everything else, okay? And it's as though the universe is bringing in an opportunity for you to make money. So I've always said in my previous readings, Leo has got talents at the tips of their fingers that they are not making the most of to make their own money. Okay, a lot of you are creative, a lot of you are good at painting, drawing, you know, the arts, knitting, sewing, all those kind of crafts. And it's just saying the universe will be bringing you some opportunity for you to make money with your talents, okay? So that is a really, really nice card. I'm just going to get a clarify now on the 9 of Pentacles, Leo. But it's more or less the smile on your face, okay? You need to start doing things for yourself. And I want to say to spend a little bit of money as well, because some of you have, you know, may have been saving up, or you was saving up for a holiday that never materialised this year. And it's just saying, you know, that you need to sort of start to spoil yourself a little bit as well. And then we've got here the 9 of Hearts. And I feel like this, for some of you, it's as though you've been holding some communication and you haven't sent it to the person, okay? Because she's holding on to a letter here. Like I always look at this as like the messenger. So I feel there's some communication going to be coming in, or it's around somebody, and this could be to do with this relationship again. It could be the opposite way around here. You have had feelings for somebody, but because you was caught up in this relationship before prior, it's like to say you wanted to let this person know how you were feeling about them. But just to let you know, whoever it is, it's like amicable, okay? You both have feelings for each other. You've just got to get your feelings made known, okay? So that's what I feel there with that card. So what I'm going to do now is pull out one from the Universe Angels Soul Spirit cards, just to see what the message is for you, my lovely Leos. Yeah, I'm always a bit reluctant when I come to read you for Leo, because you're such the life and soul of the party when you want to be, okay? But then you've got this opposite dark side to you. And, you know, the last couple of months, it's always been, my readings have always been sort of followed on, and it's got the undercurrent essences, okay? But I can only go with what comes out. So I hope you don't feel it's like repetitive, guys, but I can only go with what the cards are telling me. So let's have a look what else we've got. I'm just going to flip these round and dig in deep. Okay, wow. Can you feel me? Okay. And it reads, your feminine aspect is awakening. Feel the goddess energy inside you. She seeks acknowledgement and validation. New energies, insights and opportunities are emerging. Wake up, embrace and celebrate. I tell you guys, you can't make these cards up, because what did I say with the... I'm going to just grab these again, because this is really key. I love it the way it sort of tells a story as well. They're like jigsaw puzzle pieces. And when you read the message of that card, let me just pop these out the way there a sec. When you read that, the words on that card, okay, and I want to say this is where you're coming from. I'm going to read you this story now. This is you, Leo. Okay. Wow. Once upon a time, okay, there was a Leo that was taking on too much of other people's burdens and struggles. They were trying to take on everybody's responsibilities, okay? Wouldn't say no, but because they were trying to do too much and battling with their own demons, they went into anxiety, depression, they couldn't sleep, they felt lonely as well. They felt that they were on their own, couldn't relate, okay, couldn't sort of offload their feelings truly to their nearest and dearest. But then Leo realised, okay, that in order for them to heal themselves and recover from the issues on a daily basis, yeah, they can put a mask on and they can laugh and joke, but underneath the surface they are still swirling around in this dark anxiety, okay, sort of pit of snakes that is sort of made by past connections, childhood memories as well, that still pull you down the rabbit hole. But you are you are sort of realizing and trying to get yourself back onto a normal stance. And it's saying here with the Queen of Cups, you come to the surface, okay, and you realize there's more to life, okay, and you know that you have been missing out on a lot of things because you've stopped yourself engaging with people, you've stopped yourself living the life that you deserve. So you need to seat the crown back on your head, and you will realise that you can gain your confidence and believe in yourself, and that is when money aspects will start to flow better as well, where you get your, it's all about your mind process, Leo, okay, and you can create and earn money with the gifts that you've got. But more than ever, wake up, embrace and celebrate, because there's new energies and insights and opportunities emerging for you. So that is lovely. That is a really, really lovely reading. So what I'm going to do now is just have a flick around with these, okay, and let me just have a look which one I want to go for. I feel, let me just see, I'm going to go for the one there, and let's have a look what angel is around you. And we've got Archangel Azrael, which stands for death, okay. Now it's not as dramatic as some, you know, you it's like the death card in the tarot, okay. So what I'll do is I will put a link at the bottom of the page regarding the archangels, and it does give you a little bit of information there. But that archangel that's pulled out for you with that feather is about transition, okay. It is about allowing things to die in our lives for us to move on, okay. Life and death, hand in hand, dark and light aspects as well. So I will put the link below and have a read about that angel, so you'll get some more information on that, my lovelies. So I'm going to read you now what I wrote in my poetry for this month, okay? So we've got: no longer the sponge of resilience, feel your back is about to break. Let them stand on their own 2 feet. Time for you to wake up and see it in black and white. Read the writing on the wall. Have faith to see the light. Don't let the darkness have you fall. There is a dream about to come into reality that will be a horizon to your sun. Yet it will rise to bring rewards for hard work that has been done. There are memories from your past that raise their ugly heads. The animal spirit of the zebra says they need to be put to bed. To allow colour back into your world instead of thoughts so black. Time to learn to walk forward instead of always looking back. The angel of faith is directing you. Let your surroundings be your cure. Connect with the peace of nature. Ground yourself on a forest floor. Helena, why are you lying? Read the bulimia, you need help. Sophie, your medication is wrong. Time to help yourself. Mark in spirit tells Andrea he's not the one for you. A game tag connection with the word of blue somehow in the title will be significant for some this month. So the poetry itself is saying no longer be the sponge of resilience, because it's breaking your back and taking all that responsibility, as I said, okay? And then there are memories from your past that raise their ugly heads. I feel there's some of you with the issues here, and that's why some of you, if you did get a past life regression, it could help you get rid of those old blueprint remains, okay? Because I do feel we all come into this world with remnants from our past lives, okay, that sort of cross lines and cause all sorts of issues, okay, in the here and now. And Helena, it's saying there's somebody called Helena. Now, it's either Helena who's got a daughter or Helena is the person, but they have got an issue with either, I felt like bulimia, but it could be anorexia, but there's an eating disorder around there that's been hidden from a Helena, okay, by their friends or a family member. Sophie, the medication is wrong. It's about self-help, self-health, okay, more so than the prescriptive drugs, okay? I feel the medicines need to be checked because they're making you worse than making you better, okay, whoever that may be. And then the Andrea, there's a marking spirit. I feel it's a person who you're in a relationship who passed away, and they're saying you're with this person, and it's saying they're not the one for you. They're aware that you're in another relationship, but they're just saying this person, you know, they're trying to get this message through spirit to say they're not for you. And then the game tag connection, I felt the game tag connection online, you're going to look for a gamer tag with the word blue in it, because that is significant there. There's be a friendship there made in that scenario, okay? But don't live on the gaming. No, I'm only joking. I just feel who's an avid gamer, having the handle of blue in it somewhere will be significant. So, my lovely Leos, I hope you can take something away with that reading today. And like I say, check the links below for the angel. It's Angel Azrael of Death, okay? It's obviously got other meanings as well in the description box below. I hope you have a fantastic August, my lovelies, and I will look forward to reading to you next time. Take care then. Bye.